think he's trying to Jedi mind trick us.
Yeah, he's treating us like fools, like we've never seen actual harmless school games before. Or I should really be worried about this lawyer's upbringing, because I think he was bullied.
Yeah,
in the guise of games.
Well, what you need to do, right, exactly. Every younger sibling was bullied in the guise of a game. Okay? We had one game where they would tape me to a chair and then they would just leave me. And all they would say to me was go, let's see how fast you get out. And then I would just totally accept it.
Yeah.
Totally accept it. And then I'd come back after like 45 minutes. Yeah. Arms are completely hairless because of the duct tape. Strips on my shin too, right? They wouldn't even let me put high socks on because they knew I could weasel out of that.
That was your own fault.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, right? And, hey, you made it. Want to go for round 2? Yes, I do.
Yeah, mine were more simplistic, locking me in the basement, telling me there's somebody coming for me.
Oh, yeah,
with
mental
all the lights
warfare.
Off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you're a sister.
I'm a sister, yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that to a sister. Little brothers, you can do that stuff too.
Yeah, and then there was one time a RC car was put on top of my head, and then they pushed forward on it.
Oh, and the hair just went ripped right up.
It's not that powerful, but it was tangled.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. The audacity.
I mean, the car was stuck to my head, tangled. So
yeah, you probably looked like a weirdo.
Yeah, it's not the best hat.
Yeah. Yeah, the best one that they ever came up with, I will say this was pretty funny.
Okay.
Is they were teaching me how to cross my eyes.
Okay.
Right? And so I would cross my eyes and then I'd uncross them, and then my brother would look at me and go, "It's not good, Andrew." I go, "Why? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?" You go, "They didn't uncross."
Oh.
He goes, "We're going to have to reset your system." I go, "How do we do that? How do we do it?" And he goes, and I would go in front of a mirror and look, and he goes, I'd go, "They don't look cross-eyed." He goes, "They just drifted back." I go, "Tell me, what do I need to do? Man. What do I need to do?" And so
what can you do with a 10-year difference in smarts?
Jesus. And so what he would do is he would go, "Okay, follow the finger," and he'd move his pointer finger from right to left and left to right, and I'd have to follow it right with my eyes, and then with his other hand he would slap me across the face. And then he goes, "Hey, it worked." The left one drifted. Now it's just the left one. All right.
Oh my gosh.
And so then he would get to slap me a couple more times. Then he'd go, "Hey, Callie, come in here." And Callie would come in and she'd be like, "What's up? What?" She goes, "Andrew's eyes are crossed again." Wink. Right? Maybe your hand is the hand that will reset them. And she'd go, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And then she'd do the same thing. And then she'd slap me, and they'd say the same thing. Resets, da, da, da. And
you should have a higher pain tolerance.
I don't know why you have to throw shade at me like this right now in front of everybody. You shouldn't be such a weak bitch, Andrew. What?
Well, because I'm remembering another story you told me. And it's they got you to actually, I don't think they got you to break your nose, but they caused you to actually crack it.
Oh yeah. They didn't mean for that to happen.
No.
But anyway, so finishing this one, then I'll go into that one because apparently that's for everybody now too. So then they'd go, "Okay, Andrew, I think the only way for it to really work is if you reset it yourself." And so then I would follow my own hand, and then I'd slap myself. And they go, "No, you need to do it harder," right? And then I would just keep slapping myself over and over again.
The psychological damage alone.
What are you talking? I'm fine. I'm fine.
I feel like I should have had a disclaimer on this.
Yeah. No. We're married now. Yeah, but then the broken nose one was, that thing that they would, with both hands they'd do like a triangle over their nose and mouth, right?
Yeah.
And then they'd go to the left with the nose, and they really had their fingernail thumb on their tooth, and that way when you moved it, you could go, and it sounded like you were popping your nose, right?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize that that's what he was doing. I thought he was legitimately popping his nose. And so I tried it his way, and it wasn't working, and I went, "Fine, I'll try it my way." So I put 2 fingers on either side of my nose, and I just went one direction like high on my left and low on my right.
Ugh.
And then I broke my own nose that way.
So you really did break it?
Yeah, you can hear it. Here, I'll try to do it for the camera. All right, so everybody can hear.
Oh, I heard it. I don't know if they'll be able to hear it, but I heard it. Oh, you're doing it backwards.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Ooh.
So, yeah, ever since then, I've been able to do it. And I'm like, oh, you can't do it without your thumb?
Small victory.
Yeah, they're like, you're a psycho, Andrew.
What have we created?
Yeah, they're like, Jesus. Yeah. It's okay. I'm better than both of them now.
We're going to put a little book note in that one.
Yeah, bookmark. Yeah, book note.
We're going to bookmark it and take some notes of it.
We should rip that page out of your life, actually.